All right, here we are. Last lesson for this module, and then we're going to move on to shapes next week. So this is the last one, but it's also the trickiest one. So here's the lesson. I can solve two-step word problems involving dollars or cents with total within $100 or $1. So there's a lot going on here. So first of all, it's going to be two-step word problems. So you're going to have to do two steps or like two problems in one. And it's either going to involve dollars or cents. And the total might be $100 or the total might be $1. So a lot going on today. So we'll have to do really careful reading, really specific drawings and showing our work, and then just making sure that our answer makes sense when we're done with it. Here's our warm-up. Dante had some money in a jar. Some money. We don't know how much. He puts 8 nickels into the jar. Now he has 100 cents. How much money was in the jar at first? So let's read it one more time a little more carefully. Dante had some money in a jar, but we don't know how much money he had. He puts 8 nickels into the jar. Now he has 100 cents. How much money was in the jar at first? So let's imagine it. He has some money in a jar. We don't know how much. Some. He adds 8 nickels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He adds 8 nickels, and now he has 100 cents. So something plus 8 nickels equals 100 cents. You try it on your own. Come back and see how you did. All right, did you try it on your own? So let's start with the nickels and find out how much they are. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So he had something in the jar. He added 40 cents and he ended up with 100. So what plus 40 equals 100? You could do this one by thinking about ways to make 10. So if you kind of imagined it as like, if you kind of imagined it as 4 tens, some number of tens plus 4 tens equals 10 tens. It makes it a little bit easier to think about because you've got some tens plus 4 tens equals 10 tens. 4 plus what equals 10? 6. So we could just say 6 tens plus 4 tens equals 10 tens. That's the same as saying 60 plus 40 equals 100. So there were 60 cents in the jar at first. You probably did it. You could have done it a different way, but that's just one other way to think about it, maybe to make it a little faster for next time. Next one. Gary has 2 dimes, 5 nickels, and 13 pennies. His brother gives him 1 more coin. Now he has 68 cents. What coin did his brother give him? Ooh, this is a good one. All right, so let's look at it. Gary has, this is what he's starting with, 2 dimes, 5 nickels, and 13 pennies. His brother gives him 1 more coin. We don't know what coin it is. Now he has 68 cents. What coin did his brother give him? So it doesn't even want to know like a number. It's asking us what coin his brother gave him. So we're not going to be looking for a number. We're going to be looking for the name of a coin at the end of this. So let's think about it. He has 2 dimes, 5 nickels, and 13 pennies. Boom, 13 pennies. All right. His brother gives him 1 mystery coin, and now he has 68 cents. So we want to know what the mystery coin is. See if you can figure it out yourself. Pause the video, try it on your own, and then come back. You ready? So first, let's figure out how much he has to start. So he's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. So we had 58 cents. His brother gives him the mystery coin. Mystery coin. And he ends up with 68 cents. So 58 plus what equals 68? And you guys are so smart. I'm sure you already know that 58 is just 10 less than 68. So the mystery number is 10. That's not what the question said. The question said, what coin does his brother give him? So which coin makes 10 cents or is worth 10 cents? It's a dime. So his brother gave him a dime. There we go. Nice work. Let's try another. Haley bought a pretzel stick for a dime and a nickel. She also bought a juice box for 18 cents more than the pretzel stick. How much did she spend on the pretzel stick and juice box? So let's read it one more time, a little more carefully. Haley bought a pretzel stick for a dime and a nickel. She also bought a juice box for 18 cents more than the pretzel stick. Now, I want to warn you. It does not say that the juice box is 18 cents. The juice box is 18 cents more than the pretzel stick. Just keep that in mind. And the question is, how much did she spend on the pretzel stick and the juice box? So how much did she spend on both things that she ate that day? So remember, you've got the pretzel stick was a dime and a nickel. The apple juice was 18 cents more than the pretzel stick. So she still had to pay the dime and the nickel, but then she had to do 18 cents more. And the question says, how much did she spend on the pretzel stick and the juice box? So give it a try. I'll see you in a couple of minutes after you finish it. All right, you all set? You do it? All right, so you probably figured out that the pretzel stick was 15 cents. And then for the juice box, you had to do 18 plus 15. So starting in the ones place, we start with 8 plus 5. Do we have enough to make a 10? We do, because 8 plus 5 is 13. So we actually need a 10 up here with 3 left over. Then we go to the tens place, 10, 20, 30. That is not enough to make 100. So the juice box was 33. Then we have to add those together. So again, we start in the ones place. 5 ones plus 3 ones. Is that enough to make a 10? Nope, just 8. Then we go to the tens place. 1 10 plus 3 tens is 4 tens. So she spent 48 cents. All right, did we get the same answer? I hope so. All right, the last one is up next. All right, here we go. Wendell bought a game at the store for $16. He had 2 $5 bills and 4 $1 bills left over. How much money did he have before buying the game? All right, let's do our second read. Wendell bought a game at the store for $16. He spent $16. He had 2 $5 bills and 4 $1 bills left over. How much money did he have before buying the game? So let's think about it. He started with some money. We don't know how much money he had to start, but he had a mystery amount of money. And he spent $16. That means he took away $16. And he had left over 2 $5 bills and 4 $1 bills. 2, 3, 4. There we go. So, how much money did he have before buying the game? What is this question mark? Another way you could think about it is that the question mark is the top of a number bond, and on one part of the number bond is 16, and on the other part is however much this money is. So you take a little guess at it. Not a guess, but like actually work it out and then come back. You ready? Okay. So first we should probably figure out what goes in that other circle down here in the number bond. So we should add up how much money he has left over first. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. So something minus 16 equals 14. When we're looking at the number bond, another way to think about it is 16 plus 14 equals mystery number. Now, you know I love to add way more than I love to subtract. So let's make it an addition sentence. 16 plus 14 equals mystery. Then I just stack my 16 and my 14 up on top of each other. And I look at my ones place and I say 6 ones plus 4 ones. Is that enough to make a 10? It is enough to make a 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. So I'm going to add a 10 up here and I have none left over. Then I go to my tens place. 1 10 plus 1 10 plus 1 10. That is not enough to make 100. That is only 3 tens. 30. So he had $30. All right, that's it. I'm telling you guys, if you just do the read, draw, write, you will never go wrong in a word problem. So for your last exit ticket of Module 7, just keep that in mind. And then next week we start shapes. All right, see you later.